Good morning, everybody. On this really wet, windy, stormy day, I thought it had passed over a little bit in the night because it seemed to have calmed down a little bit, but it's kind of here in Devon, it's revved up a bit, and the wind is actually howling down my chimney as we speak. Um, so, firstly, apologies for yesterday that I couldn't go live with you to do your meditation. The reason being my little dog, she went in for an operation to be spayed yesterday, so my attention was needed to be with her and focus on her. She's actually kind of very sleepy again today, so she's sleeping down beside me at this moment. Um, so when we look at a storm can be kind of two things. It can be extremely disruptive or destructive, like sort of blowing slates off roofs, blowing trees over. But it can also, if we look at it in a symbolic way, it's kind of a breaking down, a clearing away. We quite often say go out on a windy day to clear the cobwebs on from our minds. So it's kind of in a sense a cleansing in clearing away of old ways. So the storm's blowing through. So we all buckle down and hanker down and batten the hatches, as we say. The rain side of things, rain and water always symbolizes our emotions. So again, when we're looking at rain and water, it's a kind of a cleansing emotion. Sometimes if we see a choppy sea, we can say that our emotions are choppy and not settled. But with the rain washes away. So it's a kind of clearing, cleansing process. So what we're going to be doing today on our journey is we're going to be taking you to what we call your safe space. So again, with lots of different energies happening at this time, and a lot of us are feeling unsettled, especially with what we're hearing, seeing, and taking in from um, outside sources, which can be really unsettling and unnerving to all of us. And it's one we need to, like, sort of, when we're looking and listening, we need to just observe what we're watching and what we're hearing. Not every observation needs a reaction, and it's it's this outside influences that we react to. So we need to start watching how we're reacting to things, not necessarily what we're hearing on the news, but what we're hearing from friends, relatives, anything within our circle, can have an effect on our mental state. So it's kind of learning to take a step back and just observe. You can take on board if that feels right with you, or you can dismiss it. It's how we react. And our reactions can either help or harm our mental way of being. So we're going to be going on this journey to find our safe space. Now, this safe space can be anything. It can be, it will need to be some kind of structure, like a building. So it could be a tree house in the middle of a forest. It could be a beach hut on a sandy beach, or it could be a log cabin in the woods. Anything that you feel is right for you. This is your space. This is going to be your kind of your sanctuary where you can go to visit when you're feeling low, when you're feeling down, when you need some comfort, when you need some quiet time to sometimes just digest what's going on in the world around us, or even in the world within us. It's really important that we can have this, and it's important again to give yourself permission to be able to find that time to just go and just be at one with yourself. Okay, so again, we're going to be starting with our grounding in the bubble of protection around us. So if you'd like to get yourself comfortable, wriggle and jiggle around until you find that you're in a space and a seat and in a position where you feel comfortable and in a time that you can your body can relax. Okay, so we're going to close our eyes, and we're just going to start taking those deep breaths in again. And these deep breaths are also quite important that you can do first thing in the morning, just after you've woken up. Taking those deep breaths, so you're expelling any air that's stagnated over the night. Get that oxygenated blood flowing through the body. So we breathe in for the count of 4 through our nose. And we breathe out for the count of 5 through our mouth. And we continue doing this. And with each breath in and out, allow your body just to start to relax. Breathe out any tension you may be feeling, especially in those shoulders and in your neck. And even tension that we might be holding in our tummy. Give yourself permission just to let go, to know that you're safe and supported. Allow yourself to get into a steady rhythm with your breathing. Then we're going to take our attention down to your feet and the soles and feel them firmly placed upon the floor beneath you. And as we take our attention here, we start to see those navy blue roots start to grow from the soles of your feet and start to bury into the floor beneath you. Breathe them down through the floor and down into the foundations of your home. Breathe them down into Mother Earth, whose energy is nurturing, supportive, and healing. Breathe them down deeper and deeper towards the Earth's core. And here we see your granite rock infused with quartz crystal. And watch as your roots entwine around this rock, grounding you into Mother Earth, giving you firm, strong foundations. Now we're going to breathe in the energy of that quartz crystal, which is healing and an amplifier of energy. Breathe that energy back up through those roots, back up through Mother Earth, back up through the foundations of your home, up through the floor, and feel it start to tingle as it reaches the soles of your feet. Draw that energy back up through your legs. Breathe it up into your hips and buttocks. Up through your lower and upper abdomen. And watch as it settles in your heart center. Now we take our attention to 18 inches above our heads, where sits our sun energy. And as our attention is focused here, that energy switches on. Breathe that energy down towards the top of your head. And as it reaches the top of your head, watch as it cascades down over the outside of your body. Filling your auric field with this wonderful golden light, flowing down over your body and under the soles of your feet. So you're now surrounded and encased in a golden healing bubble of protection. And start to breathe that energy down through the top of your head, down through your head space. Breathe it down through your neck and throat area. And down into your chest, where at the heart center it merges with the energy of Mother Earth. Feel as these two energies merge and flow throughout your body, connecting you now to both Mother Earth and the universal divine energy. Taking some deep breaths in and feel as these two energies fill the whole of your body and your inner being. Now imagine you're on a pathway. Remember, this pathway will be just for you. It could be a woodland pathway or a pathway down to a beach. Just take notice of how it feels beneath your feet, which are bare, so they can feel the energy and the support of Mother Earth. Listen to the sounds of the birds. And feel the sun upon your face as you take your steps along your pathway. Take in a deep breath of the air. Is it salty? Or does it have a woodiness to it? Allow your body and your inner senses to come alive. See how vibrant the colours are that surround you. Notice any animals that may cross your pathway. You begin to feel at peace. You feel the stillness and the quiet. We breathe in that peace. And in the distance, you can see your building. And you have a sense of coming home. Make your way to the front door. Take a good look at what your building and your doorway looks like. Is it coloured? Or is it plain wood? Is it old? Or is it new? Open the door and step right in. Have a look around and take notice of what furnishings are inside. Is there a comfy sofa covered in thick fairy robes? Or is it minimalistic? You may add anything to this room that will bring you comfort. Make it homely. There are, though, fresh flowers on the table in the centre of the room. This is your space. A space where you can come to think, to clear your mind. Or to escape from your worries for a time. A place where you can gain clarity of thought. A place where you can find the peace within. On the table, you notice some coloured pens and paper. Take a seat and choose a coloured pen. And on that paper, write the words in capital letters, I am. Underline it, and then below write, I am at peace. I am worthy. I have clarity of thought. I am loved. If there's anything you wish to add, then please do. Take that piece of paper, fold it up, and place it in your pocket. Now go and take a seat in a comfortable chair or sofa. And just allow yourself to relax. Feel the warmth and the love that surrounds you within this room. Feel the inner joy that starts to creep into your heart center. Knowing that this is one place no one else can enter unless invited. Know that this is one safe space that you can come to at any time you wish, when you're feeling low, when you need to escape, when you need to find your inner peace. Return to this safe, sacred space of yours. It's time now to leave. But know that you can return anytime you wish. Your door is always open. Making your way now back to the door and letting yourself out and closing the door behind you. Step back onto the pathway to the place where your journey began. Taking in those last deep breaths of the scents and aromas around you. Now take your awareness back to your heart center and watch as the sun energy starts to recede back up through your neck and throat. Draw it back up through your head, back up out through your crown, as it makes its way back up to the sun above. Remember that your golden bubble of healing protection will remain in place. Taking your attention back down again to the heart center, and watch and feel as the earth energy descends back down through your abdomen, back down through your legs, draw it back down through the soles of your feet and into the floor beneath you. Draw it back down through the foundations of your home, back down into Mother Earth. Draw that energy back down towards the Earth's core and your granite rock. Watch as your roots retighten and twine around your granite rock, regrounding you back into Mother Earth. Bringing your attention back to your physical body, we taking a deep breath in, becoming more aware of the room you're in and your physical body. Stretching out and wiggling your fingers and toes, taking in a deep breath in and slowly opening your eyes, bringing yourself back to the here and now. Well done. Excuse me. So hopefully you managed to follow that one today. And remember, this is your safe space. This is a place where when we're feeling anxious, when we can't think straight, we need to, as I said, detach from everything that's going on around us and take yourself off to that place where you can bring in that calm, bring in that positive energy, bring in that joy that we do have within ourselves. We just have to find it and bring it back up to the surface. So this is day 15 of our 21-day morning meditation. So we have 6 more to do. So hopefully you'll be able to join me again tomorrow. Till then, have a wonderful day. Keep safe.